Sure, my name is Ron Higdon. I'm the Assistant Director at the NSAA, and I'm in charge of wrestling. It's been pretty smooth. We had a couple of weeks where we had some weather issues and people lost a lot of competitions and we're trying to replace them and stuff like that. So that was a bit of a challenge and a lot of scrambling that was going on, but overall the season's gone really well. I think the interest in wrestling in general is up. The growth on both the boys and the girls side is up. We're in a pretty good place. When we sanctioned it, it was right at 700.
And this year is?
1,700. I mean, I knew that it would grow and I knew that it would be significant, but it seems like it has exceeded expectations at every turn. Every time we look, there's more growth, more excitement, more interest, and all of it has, I knew it was going to be that way, but I underestimated it from the beginning, and it's been what a great thing to underestimate because it's been so popular and well received and continues to grow at all levels. I mean, you see youth tournaments that have a packed girls section, so it's been good. So there's a legislative proposal that has passed the first two steps to go into effect next year to add a class of girls wrestling, and I don't see any way that it won't pass. So in April that'll be a final vote, and once that has determined and we do go to two classes, we cannot keep it in the same format that we have. We can't have the girls all with the boys, all the classes together. We just don't have the capacity to do that. So there will be a format change. What that format change depends on several factors. We obviously don't own these facilities. We don't have unlimited access to them. They book their facilities sometimes years in advance, and so we have to look at all our options. We're talking to several entities. We're talking to CHI, and they're willing to look at what else we can do with them. But at the very minimum, we're going to add a day, and we could add 2 days. It depends on what we can and can't do. So there's a lot of ifs and buts and a lot of things that we have to look into to really definitively say what's going to happen. So we're working on it. We have some really smart people that are looking at all options, and I get plenty of input. A lot of people tell me what we need to do. So, but that's fine. We'll look at it, and I want people to know really that I have a passion for this. I have a passion for wrestling specifically because of my background and my life, and I want people to know that I want to do what's best for all involved. It's not about how can we make the most money. It's more about what's the best for kids and what's the best thing we can do for the kids that we are going to have participating in that event. I was mentored by one of the greatest in Coach Denney when he was first of all my college coach, and then I was his assistant, and then got to be associate head coach at the end with him, and I spent 24 years with him. And you learn, even when you have great success, that you can do better. You can get better. So I have a personal goal, not only in wrestling, but in my other championships as well. And I think that we have done that. We've made improvements every year. And so I get people in all aspects of it to say, all right, what can we do better? How can we add to it? I don't want to get stagnant. I mean, when I came in, there was things that we've been doing for 20 plus years that had never changed, and it was time. So we were able to make some changes and do some more innovative things and kind of catch up with the times, and I think it's served us well, obviously. I mean, the interest in the viewership of wrestling has increased. I don't think it's just because of our state tournament. I think that credit goes to the schools and how they build their communities and the support they have in their own communities. And they've done a fantastic job over the years of getting more and more. The interest is so high, what a great problem. The things that wrestling teach you is rebounding. Like when something bad happens, you don't have time to sulk or worry about it. You got to come back, and even losing the match. Like you lose a match yesterday, you got to come back today. You lose a match tomorrow, you got to come back again on the backside. And you just have to show character. Life's going to knock you down, And how you rebound tells you, what you are, how you're, the character that you have. No other sport teaches it better than wrestling. The self-discipline that you have to compete, the one-on-one, here we go, no hiding. Again, I'm biased, but it's fantastic, and I think it teaches so many life lessons outside of winning and losing that are valuable, valuable things that can carry you a long way in life.